Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the visiting team and our home team. Leading the visiting Dreadnoughts, their head coach. First side still trying to figure things out. They're sitting at 500 so far this season. And on the Oilers sideline, let's look at their head coach. His guys making a long trip home from their International Series game last week, so not as much time as usual to prepare for this one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you, hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite, the game's most important position. And he really is a spectacle tape anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
First down, play action. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. And that one is incomplete. There's a flag down, though. If someone was across that line, this could end in a first down after all. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. First and 10 for him now, following the penalty. Here's a throw. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. Off the 41-yard line.
Second and 10. Here's a pass. And this one is launched downfield. This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. Third down. Third and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And they stop him before he can reach that marker. And now we've got a penalty flag out too. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up fourth down. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They got to jump up front as long as none of their guys went early, and this is going to give them the first down. Well, whether they intended to run the play or not, it doesn't matter. They drew the flag, and they've got themselves a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, so many times you get to these fourth and shorts, and you know that defense is antsy. You're reminding yourself as a quarterback in that huddle, hold your water, guys. Hold your water, because this defense could get jumping, and they just did.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Let's go.
They are throwing it again. It's a screenplay to Edwards. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Fourth down. They're going to throw for it. Bales out of the pocket quick. That's cut beyond the marker. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Offense is set. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
In the red zone on first. Headed out right. Pollard's hit. That football's up for grabs. It's picked up by the defense. So they do take over after the fumble block, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but your first time out fumbling in away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
So they come on offense now, readying for their opening drive. And they'll be let out by their third-year signal caller.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, that plays a clean ball.
Completed over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
A give left side to Carter. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Okay, break.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. They run it again with Carter. Escapes a defender. He picks up 9 on some quality running there, and that brings up 3rd down.
47-yard line. A 9-yard gain on the play.
Back now, pressure coming. Ooh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He's going to throw this one. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Setting up to throw. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Edwards off his own read. On the move, past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line.
That's good.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the ground, it's Edwards again. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
In the end zone.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. He's dropping back to throw. Look out, right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Intended for Xavier
No
Gibson.
luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Brings it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Number 7.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play. And
this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Oilers go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal. to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
On is Katie York for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Oilers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is York to kick this one away. On return, here comes Davis. This makes it up to the 25. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Now an inside give to Carter. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. It's Kater Kohu up to make that play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Carter again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Well, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty. So we jumped too early, and that's going to cost them 5 yards. They still need 4. 3rd down now after the penalty. They'll work against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Houston in just a moment. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They've got a first to begin the frame. Now looking to throw. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a pickup of 26. And that gives him a first down.
A gain of 26 yards.
Shotgun handoff to Carter. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he's stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down.
Ready. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Back to throw. He brings it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Carter up the middle. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. They're trying to do it himself. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
First down,
18.
Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Encroachment, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Gravity line.
Carter here from the gun. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
3rd and goal now from the 6 after that last play.
60 back.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So the flag is declined, and now, Brock, they got to figure out what they want to do on 4th and goal. In his 11th year, still knocking him through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Showing a little burst so far. And he's out of bounds. This is a great start for them, already on their opponent's side of the field.
48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
They'll throw for it. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. They're looking for Penn State makes the play. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
At the 42-yard line.
2nd down pass play coming. Catch made over the middle. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. First down from the 41.
At the 41-yard line.
Ready.
They'll go play action. He's caught Jalen Royals. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Canton.
60 by 60.
It's a gain of 17.
Still sticking with the passing game. Catch is made in close. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
A gain of 20.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
That's a
Now we're still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Houston coming up. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Throwing it again here. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the defense jumps on the loose ball. It's a turnover.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line, and then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dreadnoughts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Brought in. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Dreadnoughts get some late points and the lead.
Kicker on for the point after.
That one splits the uprights. The Dreadnoughts push their lead to 3.
Oilers 7.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. Here's a reverse. He's got a lane up past the 30. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out. Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Back to work after throwing the pick. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
To number 88.
Trying to work quickly now.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
65 Jack.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Connects on the crosser. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And a first down.
They are throwing it again. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Ball and defender arrived at the
Brings up
exact same
2nd
time
and
there.
10.
And it sets up 2nd down.
Ready? Bravo 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Bravo 18. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Sends this to the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Washington.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
3rd down and 10.
Cowboys.
3rd and long for him here. It's a screen play to Edwards. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this 4th down.
An 8-yard gain.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. That's cut beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
First down and goal.
Looking inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. Looking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal. Back now, pressure coming. And he's got it to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Oilers take the lead just before halftime. York now for the extra point.
The extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Oilers take a 4-point lead.
The score, Oilers 14, Dreadnoughts 10. Cade York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. He's got the squiver. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. This offense getting to take the field one more time in the half. And they'll need to be judicious in using that final timeout, Brock, but they still could put a scoring drive together before the break. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Bronco quick.
Throwing now on first down. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he goes, third and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. Likely our last play of the half, so they'll leave the offense out there. Fourth down, they're going to throw for it. Lofts it deep right side. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Oilers do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first two quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our third quarter. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that hit is going to freeze him at this spot. He got stuck right at the 20. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive of the second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Second and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has some daylight through the 40. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10 from the 43. Here's Carter on the carry. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Offense to the line, second down.
Here we go, here we go. Like it.
Looking in the air here. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here we go.
Shotgun now on third down. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
A loss of a yard. Brings up
Throwing from the gun here. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Brings up third down.
Back to throw. So this one on the defense.
That's interference. Defense.
So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a fourth down, it's back to first. Back to pass on first and 10. Finds the in route complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another first down.
Working now from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Dreadnoughts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts with too many possessions.
First down, Dreadnoughts.
Working on 1st down. Hits him on the in route. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Come on, come on.
From the red zone on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Get it. Cowboy 80. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Pass play coming here. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
Reno. 70 Timberwolves. Hey, hey.
Pass play now.
Check that.
Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
First down.
Here we go. Stack.
At the 9-yard line.
Cougar 19. Let go.
From the red zone now. Has it in close. He has the touchdown. The Dreadnoughts parlay the interception into points. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the 2nd half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. They are coming off their 1st interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Edwards. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. Going to the ground again on 1st. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will. and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Running for the first with Edwards. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense working quickly. Throwing from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
At the 23-yard line.
He's going to throw it. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Oilers take a third-quarter lead. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
You're good on the point after. And the Oilers take a 4-point lead.
Oilers 21, Redknapp 17.
On now is York to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face second down. Dropping back to throw. As the open man downfield. And a big play is finally put to an end.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Looking to slow back there. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Complete to number 42. A gain of 5 brings up 6.
All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's their ball to begin the 4th, and though they trail, this game's still within reach. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Sticking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
60-6.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Close cut. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Ready.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal.
Canton.
The tight end in motion now. A give to Carter. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
It's a gain of 1. Brings up 2nd and
Unlock line.
He keeps this one himself. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
He'll look to throw. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Dreadnoughts take a 4th quarter lead. It is to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dreadnoughts push their lead to 3.
24, Oilers 21.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Fielded at the 7. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Oilers take a fourth quarter lead.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. The point after splits the uprights. And the Oilers take a 4-point lead.
Oilers 28, Dreadnoughts 24.
Now is York to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Alert! Alert!
Handoff here for Carter. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
60.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So they'll decline this and take the result. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Running it after the penalty. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw now. On the move, past the 40. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Running it with Carter. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's a design boot. Oh, he lost the football. And the defense has got it.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's becoming hard for him. Making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
We've set it downs from 37. They'll go from the gun with Edwards. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
It's his running back. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Edwards on the shotgun handoff. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He'll throw it. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Look to run with Edwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Oilers holding a 4-point lead. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Right. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Oilers grow their lead off the turnover. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Oilers drive their lead to 11.
24. Cade York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Their offense running back out now. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be sky high right now.
Finds him over the middle. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
1st and 10.
Looking to throw here. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
15 yards. That's another Canton.
Still sticking with the passing game. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. Working quickly here.
13 more yards. That's another Canton.
Throwing it again here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Shamar James makes the play. And the Oilers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. They'll take over.
Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security.
Put the body on the line for his team. A gain of 15 there, and it'll be first down Houston. Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Here's a give inside to Edwards. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
It's a loss of 2.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL.